Alright folks, the deck is Togwaggle Priest. The goal of the deck is to get to Hemet Jungle Hunter as quickly as possible. That'll blow up all of our low-cost cards so that we can play King Togwaggle, and if our opponent decides to swap decks back with the King's Ransom, we play Murozond the Infinite behind that, permanently swapping decks with our opponents. If we need some breathing room, we've got a lot of early game removal, including Death Rattle minions and Awaken the Makers to heal it up to 40. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
Are there any viable rogue decks right now? There are a great many. Kingsbane, just straight pirate aggro, odd rogue, miracle rogue, mill if you're good at queuing into priests.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I'm just gonna play this even though like I have the Lash, just to get like this isn't very good. Mill is more meme. Yeah, mill isn't like good for the current metagame. Yeah, even the Reno Miracle is pretty good. I might have to coin here, just to play around counter.
Try this.
They seem reluctant to kill this, so... What about Beast Hunter? I mean, it's fine. It's not, like, top tier by any means, but it's a good deck.
More souls.
These are all kind of bad, aren't they?
Drink the power.
Opponent loves their Netherwind portals. Good roll. Boop. Well, good. Also fetches Tog and Murozond. Yes, but you don't need the cards independently, right? I understand Polkill and like I considered him, but the reason he's not good is because he puts Tog and Murozond at the top of your deck, giving you 3 draws to hit the Hemet. If you just got to the Hemet instead, you would put the Hemet, or you would put those cards in the same spot and not have to like slow your turns, you know, and have better follow-ups rather. Yep. The opponent is not getting their most aggressive. Okay, well, never mind. I think I need to trade first. No, face first, because I'm not necessarily trading here. Fine. Honestly, I kind of feel like I need the Mass Hysteria here first. But I've got a couple draws for it. More often than not, I hit it. And then I can just play the Insight to test for counter, or even the... Oh god.
Hey, give me that!
Huh? Nice, good hit. I have to play this because I need to draw the Tog next turn.
Instead of cards.
Unfortunate timing on the fair game, but I think my life total is high enough.
We have many
Especially with the lack of secrets they seem to have.
I intend to deceive.
I'm dead.
I'm out of cards.
I have to clear this. I have a guaranteed clear, but I can't afford to have another Rig Fair game go off, right? I think I have to go face and Hysteria.
This wasn't on the map.
Let's test for counter first. Uh-oh.
This wasn't on the map.
If this hit happens, I lose. Everything else should be fine. Yep, we're fine.
An incredible discovery.
Fine. I think this time I want the Rig Fair game to go off because I'm gonna swap, right? I'm actually just not even going to attack here. I'm just gonna play this.
I'm out of cards.
The explosive is fine. I want to leave this on board for trade bait. Oh. Unfortunate. Still not quite out of this yet. Sleepy Dog Boy, thank you for the prime.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, mission successful. Ah! Yeah. ANP, thank you for the prime. Okay. I don't think I can get away with playing the loot hoarder, right? Because they could swap and ping, and that does 6. At least they only get 2 minion damage here, so if they're relying on another fireball, they won't hit it. And so they're never going to be able to get in range of the fireball, it looks like.
We have many secrets.
Actually, if they had the fireball, they would have had lethal, right? Because they could have fireballed, played the... So it's definitely not a fireball. Yeesh.
For Dalaran.
I do not want to play that. Okay, now we're out of fireball range. Missed your bits? I'm sorry about that. Janae, thank you for the 100 bits. Thoughts on tricycles? Same as Tuesday. Strictly inferior to unicycles.
For Dalaran.
I'm late.
I think with that, I can probably just play this now.
I roll knee.
But definitely don't want to play that because that is mega spooky. We did it!
Quickly.
Yeah, I think that the remaining card must have been card draw, right? Dead Man's End, yeah, Dead Man's End should also be fine. We just have to be careful about the timing of the combo, if that's the case. Like, I need to see a Dead Man's Hand before it can actually go in, so I don't know if I just rip the Hemet if we sniff out a Dead Man's. I think we're completing the quest this game.
Of course it's the right way.
Yeah, I think Hemet's kind of spooky. Actually, that's not a Dead Man's Hand card, right? I think I've got too many of those already. I want to narrow down my hand a bit. That only draws one at least. Shmoopy, thank you for the 14 months. Your deck could be better. Better swap with the opponent. That's actually good advice. Okay, that kind of leads me back towards a Dead Man's Hand deck again, though, but I don't know. I'm just going to play the Hemet. And sure hope it doesn't backfire. I don't know what that trade was about, but I made it. That's my trade now. News off, yeah. That makes sense. I don't have an answer to the fresh, but not sure I need one. Dog? Okay, I can't play that yet, though. I don't care about their armor. I do just want to make sure I draw the Murozond next turn. Hey, Demi. Is the Turtle Boy good? Feels kind of weird to me. It was good when I was playing it. It's a good anti-aggro card. Gives you something reasonable to do with your beast slot in N'Zoth. And it comes back from both N'Zoths. No mech. Or not mech, I don't care about mechs. No Murloc, which is critical. So I think we're safe here. As long as we don't get hit by the Mutanus. I've got decent protection against it. If I had a raised dead, I would play it here, but I do not. Alright. Should be GG. I don't think they can do that much damage from hand, right? We get to coerce something too, right?
You think this is your time? It is mine.
That's the only outcome that was possible. Alright, and we get Amara down for the remaining turns. Oh no! I was too impatient, I guess. I don't know, maybe they don't have a win condition and I can still get there? I mean, it sure looks like I have win conditions. Zero Cross Dragons incoming? How would they get those? They played multiple duplicates already. In fact, I have 2 duplicates in hand from their hand. Nice rush minions. It looks like they have at least one type of N'Zoth in this deck, right? I'm kind of tempted to start slowing down some of my death rattles. Like, as much as I want the card, I don't know if I need the card draw right now. I'm going to slow down the death rattles. I don't think I want to play into Brawl, so I'm going to hold the Amara. And next turn, I just slam the second Scrapyard so I can make my N'Zoth a little bit better, I think. Okay, everything from, I think, here to the left is pre-Dead Man's. So it's looking less and less likely that they have the second copy of Dead Man's Hand, right? There's Murozond. That's good news for me because they don't have it.
Your time has come. Unity, precision, perfection.
Feel like they would have copied that if they had the second Dead Man, so I feel pretty safe here. It's not going to hit the Murozond 4 times, right? It's not going to hit the Ziliax any times, apparently.
Pile of scrap. Your time has come. Your time has come.
Alright, I should probably just play these now.
Mind if I roll need?
The problem is it dilutes my potential 10 mana Murozond turn, but... Okay, so this card would... even if they have the Dead Man's Hand, it's not enough to keep up with the pressure that I have. Like, there's no way. That's the Bladestorm, so this card would have to be Dead Man's. But they definitely got one, right? Because yeah, that's Dead Man's. But it doesn't matter. It has to be because they wouldn't have been able to play one from deck that... unless they copied it, so...
Your time has come.
So since we know what that card is, we can just shove a Murozond. And nice mech. I shouldn't have a good way to prevent us from making them dead.
Astonishing.
No more death rattles. What? Let's see what we pull. I'm just kind of curious now. It also pulls Ziliax and the Sword Eater in normal circumstances, but did they get double Deadmans at the last turn? Oh. Here, I'll play Amara for you, chat. We're safe now.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
The light shall
That's a lot of years. That's almost the collective IQ of Twitch chat. That's just vague enough where you can't tell whether it was a compliment or an insult.
None will survive. They will never catch me.
He's saying we're smart, if that's how you want to take it. Oh no! Not this again! Did they forget to play a card on turn 2?
Of course it's the right way.
Hey, it's Hemet. Oh, they played double jump. Okay. That's great for me. I think I use this because I have the Thalnos in hand, and the Thalnos pairs really well with the Devouring Plague, so I'd rather just go like so. Because I don't get the full healing from it anyway, because it kills everything. The problem right now, though, is that like I still can't combo because they have such a full hand that it's terrifying that I just get bursted down. So like a coin Hemet doesn't feel that comfortable right now.
This wasn't on the map.
I realize this potentially gives away like one extra healing with the Devouring Plague, but it also gets it into the Twilight's Call pool so that I could reliably hit a Twilight's Call into Spirit Lash potentially. Or not. I think I'd rather get the palm raid in here and just blast that a couple times. I think I can jam the Hemet. And that deletes the birds at least. Eric and Dream, thank you for the 4 months. Time flies when you're thanking people for subs. True. True, I have also noticed that.
Let me work my magic.
But good to hear that I'm not alone.
Magical.
Okay. So maybe we're gonna mass Hysteria.
Mind if I roll knee?
The text is all wonky after my reconnect. Look at the Togwaggle. Bird. I really like silencing my
One day I'll be
minions,
a
don't they?
remake.
Alright, I might need to clear again. I mean, at this point, we're just gonna draw the Murozond and
Hey, give me that.
be able to play the Togwaggle from hand. And that's pretty safe, right?
Hey, give me that.
If I'm good at the game, I'll top deck Murozond and then we'll give our opponent the birds. Why not palm them mass? I don't know what I want off of the palm reading just yet, and I want to like maybe reduce the cost of whatever comes here. Why don't you want to play Hemet? Because I could die on the backswing.
I grow impatient.
How's the weather down there?
Like, also if I palm reading then mass, I don't get to heal. So that was the primary reason. So I'm trying to avoid dying here, given how much burst the opponent is capable of. Spirit Lash would be ideal. That works too.
I will silence this.
Concern. How am I doing on this? Not nearly close enough.
They will never catch me.
Plague would be good.
Hey, give me that.
More souls.
I need 7 damage from hand, which is certainly possible, but they have used double weapon, double stilt stepper. New weapon. Oof. Much more does the quest need? It needs 3, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh, they don't have any... Wait. Why are they running that card without death rattles? They broke one, right? They don't have any death rattles in their deck. Oh, the birds. Okay, it's just the birds.
Hey, give me that.
Alright.
More souls.
I think I just go Tog heal here.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Think I should be able to keep pace. I'm gonna survive at like exactly 1 health, right? Nope, because I drew exactly that. That was a good draw.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
Good luck finding a win condition. Oh, and we got the Spirit Lash. Oh, thank you. Okay. So that should give me breathing room to maybe... No, they're out of death rattles. So I never get the quest done. Oh well.
Mind if I roll need?
I think they threw the first weapon away because they thought they were going to draw a death rattle, but they didn't realize they didn't have any left. Why do both of you have decks? Because I didn't play the Hemet ever.
Your time has come.
Easy.
I will bring order.
Spirit Lash seems like a good card against Paladin. I'm also just going to keep the Loot Hoarder as something to do on turn 2. Coin Minibot.
Shields off. Red alert.
Seems good for the opponent.
Mind if I roll need?
But, like, I'm not going to be too upset about having a bomb reading on turn 2.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thalnos with a Lash and a... Ooh. It's kind of tempting just to go here so that I can set up for the Twilight's Call Lash. But I think I want to do that. It's a little bit off curve, but I think it still gets me to the Call Lash a little bit faster because that's how I win this game. It also gets me an additional card. It's kind of early for the Tog, but...
Mind if I roll need?
This might be a punt because it no longer guarantees the Thalnos off of the Lash, but like I also have the Mass Hysteria, so I don't need that necessarily. And the opponent's, I was gonna say going slow, but then they played that. I think we just want to go for the Hysteria anyway. Should be able to clean up most things, and then the Thalnos Lash is reasonable. Of course, by most things, I meant all things, so this game's easy. It's rude. This game's no longer easy. Fortunately, the opponent only has 3 cards, so it's like... Those are some good 3 cards, though. Yep. I need to hold right now to avoid the steed. I think I want to proc the steed next turn. Can use the visions to check for Omayog.
Reporting for duty.
Mind if I roll need?
Oh god. I didn't get the Thalnos back. If I Lash here, they'll have 9, 11 damage on board, and unless they top deck Conviction, I should be safe. I think Hysteria is too unreliable because this could happen. I think Lash heal is just my best play, and then I complete the quest next turn with and slam the Amara. Even Conviction doesn't beat me, so no singular card beats me here, right? 2 cards could beat me, though. Not those 2.
What a sight!
Hysteria first. That is an impossible amount of mana to spend. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing where I heal to 49. Or heal for 39, rather. Okay. I think with that turn, I can just play the... Just play the Tog. This doesn't draw anything. Actually, nah, I can set up the Hemet turn.
Of course it's the right way.
I think this speeds up the game a little bit more. There shouldn't be... They've played both Call to Arms. Like, the punish is maybe a rally, but even that's not that good here. Yeah. Just giving them an empty deck seems wise.
Reporting for duty. I'm out of cards. You drop it! I'm out of cards.
I'm okay if they weapon swing into it, but I'd rather they not have a minion to trade into it with. Yeah, it's GG.
Reporting for duty.
I just don't need to play a card here, right? These can have some weird interactions with the deck swap, so there's just no point to play a card. Or no point in playing a card here. I wonder if they were fishing for an Omayog there. Because, like, this obviously doesn't do anything. I wonder if they would have been better off into, like, Omayog into Deck of Wonders. Alright. We did it. And we tanked some ranks in the process, too. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Bizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Keys404, Korback, Noggleshire, Notorious HS, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Fanfix.